Welcome back to the live coverage of the NCAA on SNA, Channel 17 on Sky Cable, Channel 23 on Free TV, Channel 166 on HD. And we are also streaming live, sports.abs-cbn.com/livestream/NCAA. Let's take a look at the quarter scoring here. It's been all Beda, 17-14, 18-15, also 18-15 in the third.
Andre, observe this lineup to start the fourth quarter. They have three true freshmen for the Beda University Red Lions. You got Nele, you got Contapay, and Quecote inside with the two veterans. Itong si Joe Presbiterio and si Calvin Oftana. And it bodes well for the program ni Coach Boyd Fernandez. A big game for them. They have the luxury of using up their players, especially the freshmen.
Let's take a look. Robert Bolick highlights in this game. And the King Lions numbers again across the board. Brilliance here from Robert Bolick. 5 of 9 from the field, 11.7 boards, 6 assists, and 1 steal.
And just another day in the office.
I asked, if I'm not mistaken, Mikey to nitpick CJ Perez's game. I want you to nitpick Robert Bolick's game.
Well, Robert Bolick, you could still ask if he can play that pick and roll defense. That's one thing that he is quite exposed to. Dahil madalas ang dinidepensa niya is not the best player of the other team. You want to see him pick up the Bong Quintos of the world, mga CJ Perez on a one-on-one. Then you could see his one-on-one acumen dahil he plays the passing lane very well. That's why he gets a lot of steals.
3 again from Gio Ambot. That's his second triple in this game, 10 points. I like how you put it there. Of course, Robert Bolick, a complete player, ready for the pros. We're just blessed to have Bolick and Perez, two of the best collegiate players in this generation.
You know who he reminds me so much of? CJ Perez is a Calvin Abueva 2.0. Robert Bolick plays a lot like Scottie Thompson during his MVP year.
Wow. That's a strong comparison.
And he's a guard, as we see
Finals MVP, championship.
And we see Scottie Thompson crashing the boards. You see the number 7 rebounds for Robert Bolick. And more importantly, he just lifts up everyone who is playing with him.
Balanza gets fouled. We'll head to the line for 2.
And balikan natin, that was a big shot by Gio Ambojo to start the fourth quarter with that 3-point shot. More manageable, 7-point deficit itong hinahabol nila.
Also, Mr. Game Time, one of our anchors also in SNA, Sir Mix Bustos, enjoying. And yeah, naging player pa at one point ni Mix. Si Evan sa Zubel.
Oh, Evan Nele. Before he transferred to the Beda program. And get well soon, Mix. He was under the weather yesterday, but still soldiered on.
He was your partner, with that overtime, exciting game.
Always enjoyable with Mr. Game Time kahapon. Grabe yung game, grabe.
Grabe. I was just watching on live stream. Congratulations to Perpetual Help. Thank you again for hosting NCAA on tour yesterday. They've been great hosts so far in the NCAA.
Alam mo rin nakakatawa, after the game, ito field goal shooting, Andre. 7 out of 13 for Beda.
When they started.
0 out of 8. Ito, pero yesterday, pati si Sir Frank Gusi, pagkatapos ng laro, sabi niya pati raw siya napagod after when he was talking to him.
The Letran faithful not liking the call. Shot clock at 15. Still a Beda lead. 54-49. Presbitero. Oftana will try a 3. Bang! Bang! Bang!
And we said that it was 0 out of 8. I think this is the start of another streak. Calvin Oftana off the bench, stroking, dialing, and booking from 3.
Quinto attacks Abuda's defense. The basket and a foul.
Kumbaga namasahe ka na, namigay ka na ng foul, na pumasok pa.
Balikan muna natin yung 3-pointer ni Calvin Oftana.
It's just a pick and pop.
Look at Coach Boyet. I love when Coach Boyet reacts that way.
Buti na lang naging basketball coach, no? Kasi kung registered nurse pa rin siya. And Bong Quinto getting a 4-point play.
Yes! Not a 3-point play. He missed on a free throw. He gets his own miss and then puts it back and then cuts this and better lead to 4. Almost 2 minutes gone by in the fourth and final quarter. Oftana wanting to go to Tangwa. Last touch by a Knight. Let's go back to Quinto. Attacking Abuda. Getting the foul. And then ito yung mintis ni Quinto. And look at him. He knew mintis. And then inabangan yung bola. Nakuha. And then the putback. Bolick now with 13 points.
Yung mga veterano na.
Quinto.
Pinagtatapatan.
Quinto. Boom! Quinto not giving up. And Quinto now has 21 points for Letran.
And if you have your small forward crashing the boards, playing that Draymond Green role, talagang gusto niyang manalo.
I like the comparison and the reference.
Oh, he has been playing that role since he was a freshman for the Letran Knights.
He may be undersized, but he plays all around. Tapos si Bong Quinto, Abuda, long bomb. Tapik, mapupunta kay guess who? Bong Quinto.
Larry Muyang boxing out Donald Tangwa, the luxury of having a big guy underneath, just putting his body to good use.
Quinto now has a double-double, 21 points, 10 boards. Balanza, up, wala. And Abuda with a rebound, stolen away by Batilier. And it's a fresh shot clock. Dahil natapik ng isang red line, so it's a fresh 24 for the Knights. Just down 4 with a momentum underside. Quinto. Tapik ni Bolick, mapupunta kay Presbitero, back to the King Lion. And a foul by Batilier. In the meantime, let's go back to Siege.
Andre, apat na lang mula sa championship squad ng Letran from 2015 ang natitira ngayon. Yan, si Quinto, si Calvo, si Balanza at si Balagasay. These are 4 guys hungry to get that first win against their rivals. Since some of them were actually rookies at the time, ang pinaguhugutan nila ng lakas. Mga natutunan daw nila mula kina Mark Cruz, Kevin Racal at Reynang Batak, and that is kung paano lumaban kahit dehado. In the last huddle, Coach Jeff asked his players for a commitment check. Sabi niya, kaya nyo pa ba? Sabay-sabay silang sumagot, kaya pa. Back to you.
Thank you, Siege. Only 4 remaining from that championship team. But how about Calvin Oftana off the bench? 2 triples here in the fourth quarter.
One of my favorite players in the NCAA. Very athletic, can play 3 and 4.
But Calvo answers back with his own version of a yes. Para sa tres, Calvo with 10 points. Second triple. And the Letran faithful know they are still in this one. Just down by 4. Mocon. And it will go Letran side. Take a look at the 3-point field goals for both teams. 9 of 24 for San Beda, 5 of 18 for Letran. And here's Calvo. They just wanted to clarify.
Klaro.
Malinaw.
Oo.
Inakaapak sa linya.
In rhythm.
Now Letran with the basketball. There's 6 to play. Down 4. Calvo. The double by Tangwa and Presbitero. Calvo sneaks one in. And Mocon, nakuha ni Calvo. Again, a fresh 24 for the Knights. Calvo to Quinto. Quinto, the spin. To Fajarito, up and in!
And that's why you have the luxury of Crystal Fajarito. Now he's not asked to do so much, but playing within a role, getting a basket for them in the paint.
A once 11-point lead by the Red Lions has been erased by the Knights, just trailing by 2. Bolick, Mocon to Tangwa. No! Bolick gets fouled. How about Robert Bolick not giving up? getting the offensive board.
Hawak na ng Letran, inagaw pa. Ito makikita mo, Andre. Ito yung angat ni Tangkwa, magmimintes. Makukuha na ni Fajarito yung bola eh.
Tama, oo. The Letran side saying it was all ball.
That was a judgment call ng referee dahil natakpan din siya nung aksyon eh. Dahil Robert Bolick was right in front of him at natawag galing sa likod. So it's a bang-bang call.
Bolick calmly sinking that free throw. Robert is a 75% free throw shooter in season 94. But on that trip, it was 50%. One possession game. 3 points ang inahabol ng Letran under 5 minutes to play. Quinto guarded by Doliguez. Quinto sees Fajarito. Fajarito with 8 points.
And they have the size. Kita mo ngayon, hindi na siya hinahanap pumoste ng pumoste. Just stepping in and getting another basket underneath.
Since the score was 53-42, lead by San Beda, Letran has been on a 20-10 run. That was halfway down by Doliguez. Put back by Bolick. Wala pa rin. Tangkwa gets the ball back for the Red Lions, and he was fouled. He will head to the line for 2.
A good hard foul by the Letran Knights going for the ball. Ito yung atake ni Quinto. He knows na may mga collapse na sa kanya. Christian Fajarito just stepping in the paint. Same action. Off a post up. Stepping in Christian Fajarito. Nung nasa pinild siya, ina-ask siya pumoste. Ngayon, he is freely roaming, stepping in and getting baskets in the flow of the offense.
Muyang will head back to Jeff Napa's bench with 4 personal fouls. Just with 5 points, 3 rebounds. Muyang's numbers today, a far cry from his numbers in the previous game, where he scored 16 points and missed just a single field goal. He was 6 for 7 in their last game.
But the most important part of Larry Muyang's game is just plugging that hole in the paint. Nakikita natin yun, hindi man ganun kaganda yung kanyang performance on the board. But look at the score. Against the defending champions, plugging in, and just being at a striking distance.
Martin Javier on your left, one of our NCAA anchors, and on your right is Mr. Leds Kahinhinan of Virtual Playground. And Tangkwa splitting the free throws, just with 7 points for the Cameroonian today, along with 12 boards. San Beda with 15 offensive rebounds, with 14 second chance points in this game. They have dominated the paint. They have a 2-point lead. Quinto to Calvo, big 3. Tangkwa with a rebound that could have given Letran the lead. We've only had 2 deadlocks so far, when the score was 2 and when the score was 4. And 1 lead change because Letran was the first one to score in this game. Bolick, long 3, bang, bang, bang!
And they said, ice on his veins. No, he has nerves of steel.
And look at Robert Bolick with his 2 hands up on his chest saying, relax, I got this. One more time. Using the Tangkwa screen perfectly. Knocking down the 3. With a few inches away from the 3-point line. And a San Beda faithful loving that Robert Bolick 3 to give the Red Lions a 5-point lead. Robert Babes Bolick. And then, after knocking that 3, let's watch it one more time. Bolick is a 41% 3-point shooter in season 94. And then he calms his team down saying, relax, I'm here. And look at his numbers. Across the board brilliance. 8 boards, 6 assists, 2 steals.
Grabe. Grabe.
Kung hindi pa pro ready yan, ewan ko na lang.
At magpapasalamat na lang yung mga kalaban na last year na rin ni Robert Bolick.
Actually. Calvo, 6 to shoot. Steam down 5. Calvo in trouble. Fajarito forced to take the jumper. Good defense by San Beda on that sequence, Martin.
And that's San Beda University clutching down on defense, putting them on a bind. Kaya napilitan tumira ng malayong tira tong si Christian Fajarito.
Bolick on a switch has Fajarito. But Bolick.
And yun yung sinasabi ko sa'yo, Andre. Christian Fajarito is mobile enough to defend guards. Nakita mo, nung paggamit ni Robert Bolick, usually he's playing against guys who are slow on the foot. Magandang turn na ng corner na yun. But Christian Fajarito just using his shuffle, covering the sideline, and just getting a stop.
And Bolick apologizing to Coach Boyet Fernandez earlier. He is human after all. Here's Doliguez with a foul, and Bolick calming Doliguez down, saying, relax, keep your cool.
Gusto kong dugtungan yung sinabi mo eh. Only human, born to make mistakes eh.
Kanta na yun.
Oo, yun.
Tapos kinanta mo na lang. 2:25 ang nalalabi sa ating pangatlong laro ngayong Biyernes. Panalo ang EAC kanina sa Mapua 89-85. Ang Arellano panalo naman 79-70 against JRU. Sino magwawagi? Sa pagitan ng dalawang rivals, San Beda or Letran, the Red Lions have a 5-point lead. Letran is 4-1 this season. They only lost once. It was their first game against Perpetual Health. San Beda still undefeated with 4-0. Quinto, the fall away. Wala pa rin baka sa Letran. You heard our Coliseum marker. Final 2 minutes. Robert Bolick guarded by Balanza. It's big shot Bolick time. Taking his time with 8 to shoot. Bolick, the kick out. Doliguez for 3. And Fajarito secures the ball back for the Knights. Quinto in a hurry, losing the ball.
And that's one thing you don't want to see. Forcing yourself going downhill instead of setting up, getting a better look. And then Bong Quinto turning the ball over.
Patelier comes in for defensive purposes, and he is tasked to guard Robert Bolick. With a minute 28 remaining, Presbitero to Tangwa, inside to Mocon. Oh, but clearly an offensive foul. Doliguez caught with a ward off with 3 fouls now. Si Doliguez. Balanza is back in.
And with San Beda, one more foul to give. Ang San Beda, Andre, crucial yan. One more foul to give in the end game.
San Beda's next foul will send Letran to the line. Calvo gets fouled. Ooh.
And tense moments here. Tatlong sunod na trip ng Letran Knights. They got empties ngayon. Meron silang dalawang free throws. This would make it a single possession ball game.
JP Calvo now at the line. He is the second leading scorer of the Knights, playing almost 32 minutes per game, averaging close to 12 points per outing. A 60% free throw shooter. Has missed 6 free throws so far here this season. He is calm. He is solid as a rock. JP Calvo is. Knocks down both free throws. Coach Boyet Fernandez ay tatawag ng timeout with 1:08 remaining lamang ang San Beda ng tatlo.
JB, ikaw maglabas ng bola. Okay? Ha? Tony? Robert? Joe? Split. Box 1 tayo. Give it to Donnie. Big. Hand off kay Robert. Donald, you get here. Back screen. JB. Back screen mo si Donald. Kay Donald ka. Staggered screen kay Donald. If Donald doesn't get the ball, Robert, pag hindi makuha ni Donald, pick and roll na. Okay? Donald, attack the basket, ha?
This would be a basic box inbound off the sideline, Andre. Robert Bolick would try to get it, and then meron silang stagger screen for Donald Tangwa to get it in the post. They need the surest 2 points right now to give them better leverage going into the final minute of the game. It's just a single possession, and both teams in the penalty.
That's right. Both teams are already in the bonus. And both teams have 1 timeout remaining. Bolick, dangerous pass.
And how about Christian Pajarito?
Hustling and hitting Tangwa and getting the ball back to Letran.
And he is all over the place. He got a defensive stop kanina. Ito, fronting and tapping it. Presence of mind to hit Donald Tangwa.
And look at that expression on Coach Boyd Hernandez's
And they were
face.
able to execute the play. Hand off to Bolick, stagger screen papunta kay Tangwa, but Christian Pajarito smelling it and defending it.
Will it be Arriba Letran or Animus and Beda? Ano magwawagi? We have 50 seconds to find out. Letran down 3. Balanza to Calvo. Calvo hoists one up. Gets his own miss. Here's a big 3 on board. Bang! 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 The score is tied. 67-all.
And that's a big shot. And Toto Calvo getting the offensive rebound.
Now Bolick guarded by Bonbon Batelier. Bolick loves these moments. Robert Bolick. Here's a 3 from Presbitero. Air ball. Now Calvo. 9 to go. They will go for the win. Calvo for the win. The putback by Balanza. With 3.8 remaining. And the students all the way from Muralla Street in Intramuros are ecstatic on their feet. Colegio de San Juan de Letran is up by 2. First, the tying triple by Gio Ambohot. And then, no timeouts. Tinuloy-tuloy ni Calvo against Tangwa. And then Balanza being at the right place at the right time. With the rebound and the putback, they have a 2-point lead.
Okay, labas ka, Franz. AC, go corner. If I offensive, AC, take that shot. If not, JB, angat ka rito. Adjust, ha? Up screen, pagtanggap rito. Dumiretso si AC. Up screen. Donald seal. Pag wala, get the ball, attack it.
Bolo, pare, bolo.
Hey, conviction, guys. Conviction on your shot. Take your shot if you're open. Understand? Return. AC. Robert. Donald. JD. Franz. Go. Away. Take it. If not, screen. Get the ball. Attack the basket.
And Andre, sabi nga nila, 4 lang yung natira dun sa championship winning team. Isa dun, itong si Jeric Balanza. And how about that? How big was that?
The last time Colegio de San Juan de Letran defeated San Beda was back in season 91.
Now that closeout game at Araneta Coliseum.
Letran with a 7-0 run. Now let's listen to Coach Jeff Napa.
Ganito yan mangyayari. Yung tangkuhan nandito yan. Clear? Yung isang small, tatakbo doon. Yung small, tatakbo dito. Clear? Mangis ano pa tayo, coach? Mangis communication pa. Tayo na lang tayo, coach, para sigurado tayo. Then, delikado yung long pass eh. Come on, cluster, mainis eh. Come on, sister. Boom! Derek! Clear? Pero to, once you receive, approach! Situ, dito ka ha, dito ka!
Ano yan? Harap-harap na kung tao, kaginong tao mo na yun! Harap mo!
No more timeouts for Jeff Napa. Also, no more timeouts for Coach Boyet Fernandez. 3.8 seconds remaining.
This time is enough for one drive and kick, catch and shoot. So it's a lot of time, Andre. Makikita natin dito, pagkakuha ng bola, meron silang quick trap. Sinasabi ni Coach Jeff Napa kanina, huwag pumaul. Coach Boyet was reminding them to just take the shot if it's there.
Mocon. Tangwa ties the game! Donald Tangwa ties it up 69-all. And we are going to extra time.
And how about JV Mocon not forcing a shot, attracting the help defender, dropping it at the last moment. Ito, Andre, oh. Just finding Donald Tangwa, who is just solid.
Martin, kailangan kitang tanungin. Yung totoo, may balat ka ba? Kahapon kasi, nag-overtime ikaw din ang analyst sa Perpetual Help. Ngayon, ikaw na naman.
At nung Wednesday, overtime, nag-overtime din ako.
At the end of regulation, the score is 69 for San Beda, 69 for Letran. Time to drink some water, time to cool down.
Buy some chips.
That's right. Huminga muna tayo. Kami po yung magbabalik. When we return, it will be overtime between San Beda and Letran. Okay, I hope you all had a glass of water and also got something to eat at nakahinga na tayo ng malalim. Dahil tayo po ay pupunta sa overtime, balikan muna natin itong game-tying basket ni Donald Tangwa. 1.2 of a second remaining on the clock. Again, tama yung sabi mo, JV Mocon not forcing the issue, seeing his big man underneath. With a higher percentage basket there. Again, the last time Letran beat San Beda was back in October 29, 2015. It was at the Mall of Asia Arena. It was Game 3 of the finals that also went into overtime. That ended a 10-year title drought by Letran. Mark Cruz was the finals MVP. Quinto, to start the overtime, wala, Abuda secures the ball.
Dalawang beses na tinatamaan sa mukha itong si Franz Abuda ni Bong Quinto kasi he's really sticking his grill in front of that attack ni Bong Quinto.
A long three by Soberano!
Walang malamig sa bench pagdating dito kay AC Soberano.
AC, just his third game in season 94, has been hampered by a lot of injuries, just playing 12 minutes per game. Knocking down a big three.
Oh, mula pa sa Tarlac yung pukol na yun eh.
Quinto, nahirapan against Abuda and Bolick.
Tingnan natin if the Letran Knights have enough gas to keep on keeping on dito sa ating overtime.
Dito magkakaalamanan. Soberano again. After hitting that three, mintis siya doon. Under 4 minutes in extra time. San Beda with a 3-point lead. Calvo. Quinto. Balanza will try. Bang! Bang! Bang!
Buong-buo ang loob netong Letran Knights. Walang antulak kabigin dito. Punch for punch.
Letran will not go down without a fight. We are tied. Soberano asking for it. Yes! Para sa tres! AC Soberano, his second triple in overtime.
Walang warm-up dito sa mama na to. Walang warm-up. Titira talaga na titira.
Kung umuulan ngayon sa labas, umuulan din ng tres ngayon. Calvo. Nice pass to Fajarito. Fajarito, the big man, also delivering in this game. Fajarito, 10 points. Let's go back. Here's that long three na sabi mo saan galing?
Galing pa sa Tarlac.
Pinagmamalaki ng Tarlac. And look at Coach Boyet. And then, Balanza tying the game with that three. And then Mocon spotting a wide open Soberano.
Parang Vinnie Johnson, the microwave eh. Pagkapasok pa lang, mainit na itong si AC Soberano. Pero nagka-momentary lull tayo doon dahil si Franz Abuda may cut sa right eye niya.
So he has to be attended to. In the meantime, let's toss it over back to Siege Tantenko.
Thank you, Andrew. Ang top priority for San Beda right now, no more extra possessions for Letran. Kailangan daw makuha nila ang mga rebounds and execute their half-court play. Pero sa panig naman ng Letran, a more emotional huddle from Coach Jeff Napa. Ang sabi niya, ito na, dito na lalabas ang ating character. Dito niyo ipapakita kung paano kayo lumaban. Ang sagot sa kanya ni Batelier, sa atin ito. Back to you.
Thank you, Siege. You mentioned heart, and Letran has it, definitely. They want to take this one. Calvo, big two! The lead is back with the Knights. Toto Calvo with that big shot.
Alam mo, kinokolekta ko pa rin yung thoughts ko ngayon, Andre, dahil sobrang intense ng laban natin.
4 na beses na tayo nagpalit ng kalamangan. We've also had 5 deadlocks. When the score was tied at 2, when the score was tied at 4, 67, 17, 69, and now 72. Oh, and an offensive foul called on San Beda with 2 minutes remaining.
Kanina pa nagkikirian itong dalawang mama na to, si Bolick at si Batelier. And Bon Batelier, hindi naman ganun kalakas yung tulak, pero saktong-sakto yung pagkakakuha niya.
Look at that smirk on Bolick's face. Maybe Bolick may have gotten away. Some acting job as well. Good defensive play from Batelier. He's been getting under the skin of Robert Bolick in this game. Calvo. A help by Taqua. Inside to Fajarito. Doliguez. Off to Mocon. Mabibitawan Mocon ni Calvo. But he loses the ball. And Toto Calvo apologizes to Coach Jeff Napa. Joe Presbitero.
Oh, this is a crucial substitution, Andre. Joe Presbitero for Clint Doliguez. Doliguez has been playing well on the defensive side of the basketball.
Soberano. Tayo Butike. 1 minute and 18 to go. Letran with the lead. Again, the last time they beat San Beda was in the finals in 2015, back in season 91. When players like Mark Cruz, Kevin Racal, and Reynan Batak were still playing for the Knights. Quinto has a fire. Just a little bit of trivia. Jeff Napa is 0-4 in his NCAA coaching career against the San Beda Red Lions. He wants to get his first win against the rivals of Letran.
That streaks are meant to be broken. Diba? It's either you continue it or it gets broken. Let's see kung sino magkukontinue ng kanilang excellence dito. If Coach Jeff Napa would finally break through.
under a minute. Almost a steal for Letran. Oh, Bolick! But he was fouled by Batilier.
And a very close call. Right there, Andre. Ito, nakita mo nagkakagawan sila. Madadapa dito si Bolick. Pero dun sa, ayun, nadapa si Bolick. Pero nakakontak kasi yung hip ni Batilier. Kaya matatawagan siya.
Bolick is called for his 4th personal foul. He's been doing a good job defending Robert Bolick. Today, Bolick went to the free throw line once. He is 1 of 2 at the line today, but calmly sinking that crucial free throw with 47.9 seconds remaining.
And this is the best part for Robert Bolick. Rivalry game, under the microscope, getting that free throw.
Bolick splits his charities. Bolick has been a great free throw shooter in his career. Kumintis si Bolick sa pangalawa. Tabla tayo, 76 all. Obviously last touched by a Red Lion.
I think it's on Donald Tangqua.
But our officials will review along with Commissioner Bai Cristobal.
And that's the beauty of the replay review sa FIBA. Inauthorized nila within the last 2 minutes of any ball game. Basta may natawag na call, they can review it, especially on the out of bounds, lalo na pag mga ganitong situations, tabla.
Let's read some tweets. Nasa-stress daw ang mga mga bedista, mga letranista, and Mrs. Joy Lanting Santa Rosa and her husband Knight is also watching. Beda daw all the way ito. Sabi naman ng mga ibang letranista, Arriba Letran. Sabi ni Arnold Bea Jr. And the San Beda crowd is also watching the replay as we review. Coach Jeff Napa gives some instructions to J.O. Ambohot. Jeff Napa 0-4 in his NCAA coaching career against the San Beda Red Lions.
Pero alam mo, Andrea, itong 45 seconds na to, it's at least 4 more possessions. With the way that we're going right now, it's how they would play on the defensive and offensive sets. Dalawang balikan pa to. So it's very, very important that these players have that intestinal fortitude and cognitive ability to really switch on kung didepensa ba sila o opensa right away.
.7 seconds. And we can also see there, of course, our officials, our commissioner, Sultan of Stats, Pong Ducan is on your right. And ng ating mga referees, George Sarapia, and referee Don Aldedios saying it's San Beda ball. After that review, nakita nila na it was last touch by a Letran Knight.
And that's a big call.
Charlie D, sana wag naman. Charlie D is asking for a double overtime.
Naku, Boss Charlie.
But you know what? Martin Antonio is the analyst in this game. And in the span of how many
3
days? 3 days.
Overtime games.
He has sat down 3 overtime games. Tangqua inside! Gives the lead back to the Red Lions.
And old reliable Donald Tangqua using that mitts to get that catch, turn, and finish. Donald Tangqua gives the lead for the San Beda University 78-76.
Out ka. Bon, pasok! Bon, inbounder. Clear? Jerry. Gio. Toto. Bong. Hindi. Bong to pala. Bong. Clear?
Toto, dito na Toto.
Bong to. Bong.
Toto.
Toto. Gio. O, ganito yan ha. Kunyari mag-screen ka. Go straight post tayo right away. Clear? Then Jerry. Split. Oh, go. Pag wala. Victor, labas. Then clear out. Toto will bring down the ball. Keep on.
Basihin mo kaya yung import para ano.
Yo.
This would be crucial.
Yo.
This attack, they would go to their guards. Basically, Bon Batillier would be the trigger man. Makikita natin dito. Very, very important is how they inbound this ball. They would try to get it to their guards. If not, Bong Quinto will get an ISO on top. That's the key, how they get this ball inside.
41.8 remaining. Letran with the ball. Quinto guarded by Mocon. The two NCAA veterans. Calvo, big shot. Doliguez with a big rebound. Surrounded by blue shirts. In a 5-second ball hogging violation called on Clint Doliguez.
And a good job by the referees not blowing the whistle. As we see, Toto Calvo missing that shot. Ito, usually, pagka ganyan yung aksyon, nagtatampi ka ng bola, referees would be quick to their whistle. But since this is a crucial game, they give the leeway.
Letran with another chance. Balanza for three. Ball to Bolick, to Doliguez. Balanza. And the referee saying, let's go to the review.
So yan yung crucial, Andre. When it comes to officiating, they need to make a call first para ma-review. Especially inside the 2 minutes, it's not an automatic review. They need to make a call first. So definitely, minsan tatawag ng foul, hindi na re-review yun. Pero in ball possessions like this, you need to point to a side first and then you go to the review. And this will be big.
15 segundo ang nalalabi sa overtime. San Beda, abante ng dalawa. Ating tatlong opisyales, nakikita natin on the top right side of our screens, converging with our commissioner, by Cristobal. Let's take a look from a different angle. Thanks to everybody from the OB van. Thank you to our director, Abet Ramos. Ito yung dive ni Moko, ni Quinto, and then Bolick sees Doliguez ahead. It's not clear if it hit Balanza or if it did hit Doliguez's leg. Since the year 2000, San Beda leads the series all time since the year 2000, 29-20. After the review, it will be San Beda ball. They have a 2-point lead with 15.4 seconds remaining here in overtime.
The most detailed guy here is the inbounder. Dahil madalas nagkakaroon ng scramble after the inbound, so it's a pass back. Kaya importante maglagay ka ng mas matangkad na player to jam the inbounder. As we see right now, Christian Farito, siya yung babagabag dyan sa inbounder.
Christian Fajarito, 6'5" at least. And Batillier is called for the foul, and that will be it for Bonbon Batillier, the former Red Warrior. Served his one-year residency, now playing for Letran. Great job defending Robert Bolick all game long. Batillier fouling out. With no points, he was 0 of 5 from the field. Now here's Bolick at the line. He has 18 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals. He is now 3 of 5 from the line today.
Mahaba pa to, Andre. 14 seconds. Even if Robert Bolick, who has a huge double-double right now, makes this free throw, Letran still has a slim chance to get back in this game. They just need a basket and 1 stop.
Now a 4-point lead. Desperation time for the Knights. Quinto. in San Beda. Pinahirapan ng Letran. Kinailangan ng extra 5 minutes. Coach Boyet Fernandez with his hands held up, securing win number 5 in season 94.
But the Letran Knights really gave them a scare. That was almost a win, if not for Donald Tangwa and JV Mocon's unselfishness in the dying moments of that fourth quarter.
There is a final score, 80 for the San Beda University Red Lions, 76 for Colegio de San Juan de Letran. The loose ball. Let's go to our Cherrifer, tangkad sagad scorer of the game. And he is none other than the King Lion, Robert Bolick.
Big numbers, double-double, and the game-clinching free throw.
Letran went scoreless in the last 2 and 15 in extra time. And our player of the game is Donald Tangwa. 11 points, 13 boards, 2 assists. It was that crucial basket with 0.2 of a second remaining in the fourth quarter that sent the game into overtime, tied things up.
Now, always solid, always the strength of San Beda. It's in their interior, but don't take this win lightly dahil napakahirap kalaban ng Letran Knights and they are really a team to reckon with this season.
Big numbers from Robert Bolick, shooting 58% from the field, 50% from 3 today. But Donald Tangwa was also solid down the stretch. Patuloy ang ating NCAA action after the weekend. Games on Tuesday. We will be back here at the Philoel Flying V Center in San Juan, August 14. First up, CSB will take on EAC at 2 p.m. And then the second game will feature the Perpetual Help Altas and the Jose Rizal University Heavy Bombers. Only 2 games on Tuesday. And we will see you till then. Martin Antonio, what a game. You've
exceeded expectations for the week.
You've been commentating games throughout the week. Tatlong overtime games in 3 days. That only says one thing, but great job today, partner.
Of course, always a pleasure working with you.
Our first game today, 89-85 in favor of EAC against Mapua. Arellano prevailed over JRQ, 79-70. And then it took 5 extra minutes in overtime for San Beda to beat their arch rivals Letran, 80-76. For Martin Antonio, Siege and Tank, our director, Abet Ramos, I'm Andre Felix. Have a great weekend. We'll see you on Tuesday at the inyong NCAA on SNA.